Welcome back to the Something Something podcast. I'm here with Michael
Hola.
and Chris,
Hello.
and we're kind of live streaming this one on Chris's channel. So if you want to catch the VOD of Chris failing to start Sonic Chronicles,
It's not the first time we've streamed this.
Yo, pull up youtube.com/casual Chris.
yes, I don't remember the first. I think I wasn't even on this. Like I wasn't.
That
looking at the
was
stream.
no, you were there. That was I was streaming because I was doing my
Oh yeah, I remember now.
that stream was like 7 hours long.
Barbo. Yeah, Michael was
Barbo,
streaming that.
true. Rip Barbo.
Rip Barbo.
First things first.
Barbo's gonna be the thumbnail of this podcast.
He should be. He should be the thumbnail of every podcast. Make him the podcast.
He's our mascot. Yeah,
He's the mascot now. Dude, look at him.
he's perfect.
I actually thought they just randomized colors. I didn't know they were actually just like set chow.
No, well, there are randomized colors. They're just.
You look up Barbo on Google, it doesn't actually bring up Barbo. Barbo Sonic.
We need to make Barbo the first result when you look up Barbo.
Exactly.
Anyway, okay. So we're gonna start talking about the games we played for last month with Chris. You're gonna talk. You can go ahead, start.
What? Shit. What have I been playing, gamers? I actually, I did, like last time I definitely didn't play Jack Diddley Cock and Balls. So, this time I did play some stuff, I guess. Only one thing though, and that's Final Fantasy X. I've only been playing Final Fantasy X for like, I don't know, 11 hours or so. But I'm enjoying that game. I don't really have what do I have to say about it? I mean, I like the story so far. I like the gameplay asterisks. I like the gameplay asterisks. There's an asterisk there because it's weird that this game decided to go back to non-ATB combat. So playing through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they're all ATV. Well, no, 4. It started at 4. ATV started at 4. They're playing through those, and then going back to this, it feels kind of slow. Just like sitting around, waiting for everybody to do shit. But overall, it's still pretty good. Like, I like that your party is pretty much available at all times. I think Michael mentioned a game like this before, where like you can just swap in a party member, and like it's the same turn, and then you can just do a move with them instead. Mm-hmm. So it's like you have like everybody at the same time, which gives you opens your options, and it's very nice. I'm pretty excited to play more of this game. Like I was very intrigued because I knew nothing about FF10. Like I came in this shit blind. Like this is, I would say, probably the third game that the Final Fantasy people jerk off. Because it's, what is it? It's 6, 7, and then 10. So I guess after this game, it's all downhill. Which is unfortunate. Oh, I actually gotta say this too. I gotta get this in here. The game has full fucking voice acting. It is a 2000. What year did this game come out? FF10 release year. This game came out on the PS2 2001. Full voice acting, and Pokemon still ain't got fucking voice acting. What's up?
They still won't.
Oh, they voice acted their trailer.
The trailer said in the beginning that well, this isn't gonna be voice act. The game's not gonna be voice acted. Don't expect the game to be voice acted.
That's so funny.
They have to make it clear that they're not voice acting the game. They have to make it clear.
I'm just saying that this shit, they were on the budget. They pulled out the cash for this PS2 game. That was like, what is it? 20 years ago. This was 20 years. This was 20 years ago. Holy shit.
Over 20 years ago.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's it for me though. Besides Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle and FF10, no, I have not been playing anything else. So you can move on from me.
Go ahead, Michael.
Well, I gotta pull up my Steamed played list right here. I mean, I know one of them, but I don't know all of them. I have a memory of I don't know any. Apparently, I learned that goldfish actually have pretty good memory, so I can't say that anymore. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I know last time I mentioned I was playing Judgment. I said I didn't really want to say much about it until I finished. I did finish. I still don't know how much I want to say about it. That was a good ass game. But it's kind of clear, like I said, I think I said it last time too, it was very clear that they were holding back the budget a little bit. Because like I said, I didn't really know how well the game would perform. It is not Yakuza. I mean, it's not Yakuza by name anyway. The gameplay is very Yakuza. But yeah, that was a good ass game. Definitely the best combat in that series by a fat mile. And now I'm playing the sequel, which I should probably be playing right now. I don't know why I'm not. But yeah, sequel is 20 million times better. This is like their, oh, okay, people like the last one. Now I'll just fucking go all in. It's probably the best game the developers ever made. I'm not finished with it yet, but like in terms of this purely gameplay mechanics, it is far surpassed any other Yakuza game. Very much enjoying that, but since I didn't finish it, I don't know much else to say. Besides that, not really too much. I've been playing a little bit of what's it called? Pokemon. I've been playing
Which Pokemon?
White 2. White 2. Just because I never actually finished like the post game, so I've just been doing that.
Who'd you pick as a starter?
Bagon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're doing like a random.
I randomize it. Yeah. I played the game before. I just haven't like done the post game.
I mean,
so
randomizers are fun. It's like.
Well, let me
Is it
pull up
like
my team right now.
every Pokemon that
You should
you
nuzzle.
encounter is random, or how's your randomizer work?
Well, I'm playing on like on an actual like my actual 3DS, and the way that the software works, like the
You still have your 3D? I thought you gave it away.
like that, ironically, it's the one thing I kept. The software that I use doesn't allow for like an actual full random, like it doesn't allow for like action replay codes, which is how you get like the full randomizer. So it's kind of like they take each Pokemon in each route and they just swap it with a different Pokemon.
Yeah.
So it's still set encounters, but the encounters in each route are random.
Okay.
My team right now, Volcarona.
I love that.
I got a well, I named them. I gotta like actually see the name. I don't know. Golurk. I got a Leafeon. I got a Kingdra. I got a Jirachi.
Jirachi.
I never used Jirachi, so like I was like, whatever. It's not that strong.
Jirachi.
Well, yeah, but like Jirachi.
Yeah, why not? And then I have a Keldo for now, but I do want to replace it. I want to get electric type, but I'm not getting like any good luck with finding electric type. So that's the Keldo's just been my HM slave.
What's a good electric type in Gen 5?
The
Zipstrike?
Zebra one, but
Zipstrike.
I use the Zebra all the time, so I don't.
Nah. Use the spider.
Yeah, I
Whatever
use
the
Galvantula
spider's-
a lot. Yeah.
Oh, the fucking. Oh yeah. I have not come across that one yet.
That shit is fire. Use that.
I love spider Pokemon. Make another spider Pokemon, please.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I think I'm 6 badges in. I was going. Yeah, I'm in. Let's see here. Open my map. I could learn how to do that.
Damn, I kind of want to play Pokemon.
I'm on the village bridge right now. So yeah, it's like 6 badges in. I haven't played this game in a minute, and I was like, okay, sure, I'll just randomize it while I'm here. And then after this, I am gonna play probably gonna play X. And I'm not gonna randomize that because I'd spend actual 10 million years. I'm gonna play that.
Any thought of what you're gonna play and pick for, or is that just a I thought you get?
Oh,
that when you get there.
no.
Greninja.
I'm probably gonna pick Greninja just because last time I played X, I know for a fact I picked the fire one, so I'm not gonna pick that one. And I think I forget what the grass one's called, but he's lame. I don't like him.
Chespin.
Chespin, yeah, he's gonna be like single type. I hate single type Pokemon. I'm racist.
I do not like single type. They have to be like super special for me to like care about it.
Yep.
Like Eevee.
It's like that's actually racist. Yeah.
But I don't like monotype Pokemon. I think they're just they have to like really be good. But I need rounded teams. I need types on my team. I'm at a step on that, and I actually don't like. For the majority, I don't like Pokemon that can't evolve. That's just for me, though. I want my Pokemon to be able to evolve.
I don't think I've ever used the Pokemon that's never. Well, outside of like a Nuzlocke.
The only Pokemon I picked that didn't evolve is Mimikyu.
No, you see.
Oh, that thing doesn't evolve. Well, most of the time their stats suck. They
yeah, right.
They look
Like,
stupid.
Yeah, they rely on like your ingenuity with like items and like stat building and nature knowledge.
Like, I'm not trying to send my Pokemon out and get one shot at outsped. I'm like, nah, chief. I switch you up for a better Pokemon with better stat.
You're running up. You're playing Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You see a Dunsparce. So you're catching that? No.
People love Dunsparce. So.
Wait, okay. I'm scrolling like through the list of Pokemon without evolutions. Heracross is kind of cool.
Yeah, no,
Heracross goes crazy.
They're a good Pokemon that don't evolve. I'm just saying, preferably.
I would definitely use Heracross.
Bro, like who's using Volbeat or Illumise?
Elamise.
Elamise?
Is it Elamise?
Nobody's using that shit.
It's a Viper?
There's not a soul that's used that.
Bro, Love Disc?
The pop. I'm actually using. You're using Jirachi.
Yeah. Oh, everyone's favorite Pokemon, Maractus?
That's actually my favorite Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, everyone upset that they weren't in a...
Oh, Molga's pretty... Like, people like a Molga.
Yeah, Molga's alright. Let me see here. Furfrou. Yeah, Furfrou. Whatever the fuck this thing is.
It's... It didn't have, like, a specific... It had an ability. Its ability, like, halves damage from physical moves.
Oh, now I'm just... Okay, now I'm in OC land. What the fuck is a, Minior?
Land.
I love Minior. That's... I mean, I didn't use it, but I love it. Gen 7 had good... I like Gen 7 designs. I like most of all of the Gen 7 designs.
Cramorant. Okay, anyway. Yeah, my plan right now, I'm gonna finish this White 2. Finish that. I'll play X, and then I'm gonna play also OG Sun and Moon. One of the two. I don't know. Because that's also the one game I have not played in this series. So.
Have I skipped? No, I've played every game though, huh? Fuck.
I didn't play White 2 or Black White 2 for a good while either. I think that was when I fell out of my Pokemon phase for a little while. Gen 5 in general. But I did play Black on release.
Me too.
Yeah, like Black 2. Like around that time, like I played it and then I was like, okay. And I sort of just moved on. But then they were like, yo, Pokemon in 3D, and I jumped right back in, bro.
I miss skates.
Like, if it was still 2D, if Gen 6 was probably still 2D, I would have probably been like, yeah, maybe we could skip a Pokemon game. But then they were like, hold on. It's a whole new world.
I miss roller skates.
I don't.
Those are pretty cool.
I do. Those are fun.
Pretty cool.
I mean, I guess, yeah, bike, but roller skates are fun.
Walk in all directions. Why did they do this to me?
Alright. Besides that, nothing else. I mean, I guess I could mention the two Who's, but I really don't have anything to say about that. I've been playing them on and off. There's really nothing else to say about that. So yeah, that's about it.
Okay, well, I guess on to me. I haven't really been playing anything. I've been like pretty just focusing on
Hey,
like
gamers.
editing and recording,
Hey,
but I haven't been uploading. But I do play Splatoon 3 a lot. Not really anything new to say about it. Just it's fun. New Splatfest coming November. What would you
Is
guys?
there not one for October?
No, crazy.
No?
Skipped a month.
No, there's probably gonna, there's gonna be one. No way.
No, they said the next one is the Pokemon one.
They actually just skipped it.
Yeah, I think that's
No Halloween Splatfest? Interesting.
Yeah, that's an L. That's an L. That's a game L. But to the Splatfest that is gonna happen, what would you guys pick? Grass, fire, or water?
Fire.
Um,
Pretty sure I picked fire the most out of all of them, so.
yeah, I'd probably say the same for me too.
I picked
Although
water.
personally, I'd probably pick grass just because I like grass types the most, but typically I do pick fire the most.
I think that's funny that
I just think grass is cool.
we all would say different ones. I would pick water because I picked the water types the most, and I typically like water types. Like my first starter was a water type. My last starter was a water type. No, it wasn't.
Battle me.
Gen 7 was. That was the one time I picked a grass type primarily. It was Gen 7. But I just like water types.
Pretty cool.
Water types are pretty good.
Yeah.
There's barely any bad water types, actually.
How is Sobble?
Primarima? I think Primarima is.
I didn't
I actually don't know.
I definitely did not say Primarina.
So
Yeah,
pure
you said
pop,
Sobble.
Yeah, I definitely did
And
not
what the
say
hell is
Primarina
Sobble
at-
evolve into?
Inteleon.
Inteleon. Dude, I thought you said Poplio. They're all the fucking same.
Papa, I think Primarina is actually good. I heard like it's fine.
They're all the same.
Water Fairy's a good like type.
I actually
combo.
don't know about the Gen 8 people besides Cinderace, because Cinderace has Protein.
Everyone's favorite. Doesn't Greninja have something?
Yeah. Greninja is called Protein. His isn't called Protein, but it's basically Protein for Cinderace.
Greninja's is no, it's Protein.
Yeah, Greninja is Protein.
No, that's the name of
The
it.
other one
It's-
is not called Protein.
Oh, you mean
The
Cinderace?
Cinderace. Yeah, Cinderace's is not.
Oh, it's
called
like Barrow. Like Barrow. Like,
Yeah, but it's pretty much Protein.
yeah. It's the same. Okay, well. Oh, I guess to mention something about Splatoon 3. We are halfway through the first catalog. It ends in November, I think at the end of November. So I don't know if like how this is gonna work. Like I'm sure like you can't use it anymore after this. So I guess whoever doesn't have it isn't gonna be able to dab later. So, you know, to anyone listening,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
you know how there's emotes like for victory poses and
Emotes.
Splatoon 3. The emotes like
Oh, the dab.
yeah, like that's the end of on the catalog. So you have to grind for that. Well, not grind, but you have to level up the catalog to it. So once November ends, I think that would be the end. So whoever doesn't get their dab by then isn't gonna be able to dab after that.
Oh, the misery.
No dabbing. It's fine. I'll get the torque emote when that comes.
Will there be a whip and Nene?
There better be a Nene. I'll grind for a Nene.
All right, well,
Yeah. Cool.
I haven't really played anything else, so we'll just get into our question for the day. Should a remake of a
What?
game... What?
Question.
Should a
That's a new concept. You have to explain it, bro.
Okay, I'll explain it. I present a question regarding video game philosophy. Technically, that's what it is. And we will shoot back and forth of what we think about the question itself. Because honestly, there's no right or wrong answer to these questions. But
I'm right.
yeah, you can feel like you're right. Well, you're
I don't
not.
need to feel like it. I know I will.
Okay.
Exactly.
So,
It will be.
should a remake be faithful to the original, or should it be a revitalization? Meaning it should focus more on improving, even if that means taking away from the original.
Nobody okay? I'm sorry for someone.
Hmm.
I was waiting for someone to. Sorry. Can you say that again? For the people like me who didn't hear it.
Should a remake be faithful to the original, or should it be a revitalization? Meaning,
A little bit of both.
a little bit.
So here's a really good example, right? So what was it yesterday? They dropped some new info on the Resident Evil 4 remake, right? And it's like it's Resident Evil 4 as if it was being made for the current console. Like if they were making Resident Evil 4 for PlayStation 5. Like they're imagining that game as if it's brand new, right? But they're keeping shit that's still like they're keeping the shit that people love and remember from that game, but it's just in a new coat of paint. I think that's how you do that.
It would probably be the proper way. Is there an example, like a pretty popular example of a game that is really faithful to the original? The 3DS version of Ocarina of Time, I think.
Really? I heard that wasn't faithful.
I heard that
I know because Zelda
I
fans
thought-
don't like those 3DS ports, but
I thought they left some they left someone said they left all the bugs of the original and they're just for the sake of being faithful.
So they left.
What?
I mean, okay, to a certain extent, if they're leaving bugs in,
leaving bugs in. Let's not do that.
Because isn't like a whole thing with like the Zelda community, like they like their bugs because they try to speedrun and everything.
Yes.
I feel like to a
For
certain
OG
extent,
Ocarina.
yeah, I feel like to a certain extent people wanted the bugs to be in. Like think of like Mario 64. People were upset you couldn't BLJ.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, of course.
That's
I was
another
pissed.
that's another example. Like the game is pretty much the same, but they remove like the bugs that would enable that everyone loves. Is that bad or is that good?
I mean, it is good, but
Yeah, I guess technically speaking.
it is good because you can always just play the speedrunners can always just play the speedrun
I think
version of
they
that
wouldn't
game.
do it anyway.
Yeah, like they're not gonna just switch over. It's like here's a really good example, right? If they remade Melee, that shit looked crisp as fuck. All the stages HD and it played gorgeously. These Melee players would not touch that shit with a 4-foot pole.
Nope.
Would not touch it. Because guess what? You won't be able to wave dash. You won't be able to L cancel, right? Fox won't be broken. Game & Watch will work. Pichu will work. Kirby will work, right? Like the game will actually be good, and then they won't like that. So that's just weird.
Yeah, so I guess that's where the question comes in because it's like it alienates like people, even though it's silly. Like it's silly to like feel alienated by improvement. Well, I guess I feel like that, but some people don't feel like that. There's people who don't feel like improvements are good if it means alienation. Which is silly. To me, it's silly, but I know that there are people like out there who believe that.
I'm not sure like what alienation even means in this context.
It means like, you know, like that they won't touch the remake. They won't like look. They'll feel like they were left behind because, you know, their game is like now new again, but the one that they prefer isn't accepted by. General.
Still there. They can still play.
It's still there, but they want like they don't like that the new one takes away from, you know, either their scene or their community or, you know, stuff like that. Because while the game is still there, some people might prefer the new one, which in turn means that, you know, people would be less likely to play the ones that they like, losing their own community in a sense.
That's only for like fighting games, and even then, I don't know if a fighting game that has been like re-released or like repurposed
isn't Street Fighter
with like
that
better online and stuff.
Oh,
I don't. If people play Street Fighter, most of the time they're playing the hottest one. Some people still go back to the old shit. And they still play that.
I know Street Fighter 2 has a lot of people playing that.
Yes, it's Third Strike. I know has their community. I don't know, like 4. I'm pretty sure the 4 people moved on to 5. Pretty sure, but I haven't really like for a fight like in a fighting game. I think that makes sense. But like if any other game, like a platformer, an RPG, I don't know, an adventure game, I feel like there's little reason to go back, right? Like the Crash remakes, right? Why would you play the originals?
That's true. That's so true. Yeah.
Why would you play? They're just
like
better games.
Like literally like an objective improvement. Yeah.
I'm sure, but you would find somebody like somewhere that's like.
Well.
With nostalgia, I know, but they'll be wrong.
No, there is like slight control differences, and they'll be like, oh, you know. So like speedrunners would probably go play the original.
I guess it's purists, you know, like.
Yeah, it's a purist thing.
Oh, good for them.
It's like
good for them. Then what's the ideal remake for you guys, folks?
You mean like a specific example, or like?
Yeah, like an example. I guess. Or in general. I mean, whichever one you prefer.
What's a remake that I've? Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could name it.
Yeah, me neither.
Like an ideal remake.
I've only really thought about remasters.
I got one,
I have a lot of remasters, but I don't really have remakes.
Oh, you mean like remastered? So like the difference between remake, remaster, port, like. We know this, right? Like a
remaster is like a port, but with like improvements, and a remake is a complete like ground up make.
Right.
Exactly. Okay.
So like for example, like
good.
I guess the Crash, you know, games are a remake because it's like not completely but you know what I mean. Like it's not the same, but like
exactly, it's a remake.
3D World on the Switch is a remaster, if we're not thinking about Bowser's Fury.
It's a port, bro.
Well,
I think that's just straight up a port, not even a because like, oh, I guess they did touch some shit, did they?
Yeah.
So it would be a remaster because they touched it.
Yeah. Or I guess better, Mario Kart 8's a deluxe then. That's more of a remaster, I guess.
But what is that? Is that a remaster? Or is that an enhanced port?
Are enhanced ports remasters?
Are they?
That's the question. Would you consider an enhanced port to be a remaster? Because that kind of goes with the word. Because like a remaster is like tuning up the game.
Right. But like when you say remaster, I think of like some PS2 game that comes to the main console, so like a modern console, and they up-res the textures and like, oh, it's the remaster. right?
Like
That's usually what I think of when when remaster comes out. When
Sonic
that word
Adventure.
remaster goes around. Yeah, like Adventure. They did that with Sonic Adventure. That was like that's a remaster, right? But I would consider 8 Deluxe a port. I would just consider it like an enhanced port. Just like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
But are ports remasters?
No. Well, not all the time.
I guess when I guess a port by definition would just mean like it's untouched. Except for like obviously like technical like controls, like for like, you know, making a PS2 controller to like the Wii or Wii U, like that. But other than that, everything is the same, the game is the same, models and textures are all the same, it's basically the same. That would be a port.
Atlas is calling the current Persona 5 Royal a remaster.
Oh, are they?
Would you agree?
Well,
you saw that, didn't you, Michael?
Oh, I didn't see I didn't see it. I didn't see that. So is it like changed? Did they change anything? Like, is it everything's crisper? Are they smoother?
So I actually think I understand. There is a PS5 version of Persona 5 Royal now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like it's probably like enhanced loading times, blah blah blah, all this nonsense. But I think they're also calling it that for like the Switch and Xbox and stuff. Well, Xbox and PC can get away with it. Maybe not, Switch.
It's pretty funny seeing Persona with that Switch buttons.
But yeah, I mean they're calling it a remaster, which is interesting. Random tangent, side tangent. Why did this game come out before the other 2 games on other consoles?
I think sense to me. Maybe it's easier because Persona 4 and 3 are like older, so it takes some.
Yeah.
Especially if they're not just gonna straight port, if they're trying to remaster it, I think they would need more time for older games.
They're definitely not trying to remaster. But if they do though, if they come out, if they say like, "Yo, check out this P3 remaster," I'd pog.
Well, I remember remaster is just like fine tuning. I don't know if like it wouldn't change anything about the game really, except for like texture, I guess.
Sure. You know what
if you change a models, would that be remake or remaster territory?
I think some. Oh, I can give y'all some lore, right? Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance on PlayStation 4, right? The PlayStation 4. That is a support remaster, right? Like a remaster for it. They up-res the textures from the 3DS and they put it on PS4 and stuff. However, oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I mixed that up. I'm mixing it up. Take it back one more console. PS3. Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS3. Our friends over at Square Enix don't have the source code to that. So, they had to remake the entire game, right? From the ground up, using the models from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, which is that 3DS game. So I mean, it's still KH1. You actually wouldn't notice if I didn't tell you, but it is a new model that they had to put in there and stuff like that. But that's like a port, enhanced port. That's like a remaster, I guess. But
would it be a remake because they remade everything?
It's not a complete remake. I wouldn't say that. Even though they got the current versions have 60 FPS and all this nonsense, which they had to redo shit for that, but I wouldn't. That's not a remake.
I found some more definition. A remaster is a type of port where the original game is updated to work on newer systems and with better performance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A remake is usually a ground-up rebuild of a game to update it for modern system and sensibilities. They use an example of the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.
Yep.
For
Correct.
remaster, they use an example of Final Fantasy X and X2 remake for the PS4.
Yeah, speaking of that, bro, this game doesn't have a speed up function like all the other remasters. I'm sad.
A,
Ew.
por- a port is
Yeah,
when
ill.
the developers move a game from the system that it was originally on to a new system without really changing anything. It's like a squares and rectangle kind of deal. Like all squares are rectangles, not all rectangles are squares. So like all remasters are ports, but not all ports are remasters.
Yeah, that makes sense. Exactly. Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to say earlier, but I didn't because I can't speak.
There's another like reboots, which is a whole other thing, which is like it's a completely different game, just not even trying to be the same. So
Reboot.
yeah, an example of this would be Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, and it's reboot.
DMC Devil May Cry.
I don't know.
Yeah, people love that game.
Sonic 06.
It would be more like Sonic. It's a Sonic Adventure, but it's not really like the same. No, it'd be like Sonic to like Sonic to Sonic 06. It'd be Sonic to Sonic 06 because it's the same name. It's like a soft reboot or hard reboot. I don't know what they meant to do with that, because they called it Sonic the Hedgehog, like they didn't give it a name. So
Well, that's because it was supposed to be something else, and then they were like, "Whoops."
yeah, but like a reboot of the series.
I think so because
so-
they recontextualized like Blaze and shit.
Yeah.
We're talking about 06, right? Sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah. It's
Um,
like Black and White was supposed to be like a soft reboot for Pokemon.
Yeah, and that's very noticeable with like the Pokemon designs themselves, because
Yeah, and especially because you couldn't catch any other Pokemon until you beat the game too.
Yeah, clearly somewhere down development, some guys were like, no. And they were like, yeah, you're right. We should probably just continue. And then they just made it Gen 5, right?
and then Black 2 and White 2 like just put all the old Pokemon in there from beginning
Yeah.
anyway.
There's a lot of people complained about that shit as well.
Tut tut. Now, if you were to like have to be like kind of what's the word? Yeah, it's a silly question because realistically neither is a good answer. But if you were to remove remakes or remasters, which would it be? Like if game companies couldn't remaster things, or they
Remasters are gone.
Yeah, remakes are good.
They're gone. Yeah, they're getting that out of there.
is there no game that you think is like good on its own that doesn't need to be remade?
Oh, you're right. Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, but like now they can't. That won't be the same anymore if they remake it.
Hmm? Yeah, they're remaking the game would fucking suck.
See, it's easy to be like, oh well, obviously remake games because
Yeah, but I would just load up the original Kingdom Hearts 2. It's fine. it's fine. I'll get over it.
what do you do when all the PS2s die? What do you do when all like you can't play it anymore?
Oh, when the PS2 dies, and they better port that shit.
They can't. There's no ports anymore.
What? You said no remasters?
Which are ports?
They just port it.
No, remasters include ports for this question.
God damn this guy.
Oh, so we're playing by Metal Gear Solid rules. Okay.
Ports and remasters or remakes?
I think I'd still just take remix.
Emulator,
Yeah,
here we come.
yeah, I was gonna say, fuck it. We got emulators for this purpose.
It's a fair question. It's a fair answer. I was gonna say more like I wonder if there's anyone who would like prefer, no remakes to remasters, just for the sense of like being able to have like the faithfulness of the original game, I guess.
I mean, really, I think we're getting to that point where it's like, oh, we should stop remaking shit.
Exactly. I was just gonna bring this up. Like, can we go back to making new games, please?
I think we should. I think we're about done. Like we caught like they're remaking like PS1 game. Sony doesn't even know what they're doing anymore. Sony has lost their goddamn minds. They're remaking PS3 games and PS4 games over there, bro.
I think
Bro, they need some money. Oh, hold on. Re-release Last of Us.
I think we gotta just take a break. Let 2 generations go by, and then we can start remaking games again.
the problem is that like it's not even just video games, it's like all like media that are have been starting to bank a lot on nostalgia and established property over something new. Because this is it's a problem in like current like cartoons and like TV shows and movies. Like people are afraid to take a chance on like new things. Like for example, I saw this tweet by the creator of the Powerpuff Girls and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. He said that Netflix, he was pitching shows to Netflix and they didn't want to hear like any of them because they were new properties.
What's Netflix?
They only wanted him to work, because you heard that Foster's Home and Powerpuff Girls are getting reboots again. I don't know if you heard that, but they are.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. But he pitched originally like brand new shows, but no one wanted to take them because they weren't established properties and therefore they wouldn't guarantee make money.
Yeah, that's just
no, that's correct. That's why like you're seeing a lot of game sequels these days.
Yeah. It's like, it's just unfortunate of a sense, like right now in all media, like I know we're off video games for slightly, but it's a problem with all media that companies aren't willing to take a chance on like new properties because of, you know, the fear of failure or even just the fear of losing money. I have to see how many shows
you gotta take that risk.
Well, you don't have to because clearly it's not happening.
Oh, yeah, right. Clearly, you don't have to. I mean, some people have to, right? To rile it back over to video games, like Xbox. What do they? They gotta make some. They gotta make like new games because what do they have? Halo, LOL, and their current Halo game is is dying.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So it's like,
there it is.
and then like Sony don't have much over there, and then like Nintendo has all these franchises, and then they're just reusing them though, right? Like, what? Like, are we gonna get to Xenoblade 6? Like, I'm sad that the dude was like, yeah, we gotta keep the Xenoblade name because of marketing. Like, like I would have liked the new series, but here we go. You gotta keep going.
Yeah, it's sad. I found the amount. He pitched 16 original series to Netflix and didn't take any.
16? Damn. You've been working hard.
Yeah.
Netflix?
They didn't
take on the HBO.
They wouldn't have taken it either.
Yeah, they definitely wouldn't.
They've only taken Powerpuff Girls and the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. But it's a problem with like game company. It's like, what makes money, I guess, instead of like, I feel really bad for game devs who genuinely want to make like new or like something different, but they can't because they don't have the funding, because their game companies won't let them, because they're not trying to lose money on like a risk.
That being said, Nintendo is usually okay with that. They're like, yeah, you just make whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, but are they good at promoting?
But most of the time, the devs want to make these sequels. So, like, I don't know. It's a weird situation.
Yeah, I guess because devs like, they also like not publicity. What's the word? I guess reputation, because you know, like some game franchises are never like gonna stop because they're not really like stories. They're just more like it's an infinite series that's gonna exist forever.
Sir Mario,
Yeah,
right? Like evergreen.
Mario. But it comes complicated when you have stories that are like RPGs or like with actual plot, because then you have to think of like, how do I keep this going without?
You just end it.
Yeah, I know.
Just
But
end it.
either the game company doesn't want to end it, the developers don't want to end it, so then it becomes a slog, you know.
Right.
I know the easy.
I mean, if they're ever at the point where they don't want to make that shit anymore, they probably that's definitely when you can tell the games are the content, I guess, is ass. Like, you can immediately tell.
They're tired.
So that's why I'm always excited when the devs are excited, because I know that shit's about to be heat.
Yeah. Unfortunate about like the drama, but like the Bayonetta 3 devs seem very like happy about it.
Devs? Yeah.
They were super,
Yeah, you should, everybody go play Bayonetta 3, what the fuck?
they're very excited about it.
It should be.
I'm excited.
Been so damn long on it.
Yeah. Oh god, they really took so fucking. But honestly, I'm fine with waiting if waiting is good. I've been super excited, and you know, like, because of drama, quote. I can't really like.
Quote unquote, yeah.
I can't really say that I'm excited about it because I'm not trying to like engage in a discourse about it.
I can say it.
No, I know. I'm not saying I won't say it, but I'm saying that I'm not trying to fight somebody about it. Like, I'm not trying to like be in. I don't want someone to my
I'm
mentions.
not here to fight.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
I am.
Yeah, you can come in my mentions though. You can come in my mentions. She a selfish bitch. Alright? Find me.
Oh my. I don't want to say that either. But I will say she lied. So like. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this situation. I'll fight anyway.
I do want to make a note though, just in case anyone gets it like twisted. Don't get it twisted. VAs are definitely not paid well, and they're not treated well by like business.
We're gonna talk about that? Voice acting? Paid?
Yes, sure. We already went on the tangent.
We're gonna talk about voice acting pay? I think they should be paid more.
I think
However,
that's pretty.
they
Yeah.
probably shouldn't be paid as much as the people on the game, like the dev game, like on the game dev. But they should still be paid more
You don't need six.
than
figures.
what they are.
You don't need 6 figures for 5 sessions. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because they only you realistically, when you come in as a voice actor, you do your couple sessions, you're out of there, right? They pay you for that. When like the devs are in there fucking on their 9 to 5, slaving away every goddamn day. But still,
Game
right,
devs are also
I do
underpaid.
think, exactly. They're still underpaid. Still, so like I don't. Nobody should be asking for anything right now. Actually, until we all get better situations. But on the topic of
Here,
voice actors,
One more thing, sorry. Just to mention, a session is 4 hours. So 5 sessions is 20. So it's less than a whole day. And, you know, she wanted like $100,000, like over $100,000 plus royalties, residuals. And that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. I genuinely believe that they should be paid more. But
yeah, whatever. She's not. What's funny is that she's not even actually like a voice actor.
she only does one
So
voice.
she can break. Yeah, she can break NDA, which is like we weren't even supposed to know about the situation at all. She just broke that NDA. It's like I'm not even a voice actor. It don't matter to me.
Oh, she's never gonna be a
I
voice
think
actor
it's
ever
fine.
either.
I can understand that asking for more money and stuff like that. It's just since we're talking about it, I guess we might as well. I understand asking for more money and stuff like that, and definitely you're the voice of Bayonetta. Like, you know, Bayonetta's in Smash Bros. Any character in Smash Bros. Is hot shit, right? Like, sure, you know, you can get some royalty out of that. So, you know, you can ask for a little bit of pay, but telling people to boycott the game, you're not the only one working on this game. Let's just say that you aren't even working on the game technically.
Yeah,
That's some real crazy shit.
She not only what I noticed a lot of people did, which is kind of a little petty of me to feel upset about this, but to the people who like boycott it, she also asked you guys to like donate. And I don't think any of you donated your $60 somewhere. I think
No.
I don't think
but
any of
everybody
you
was
did.
talking about, I'm downloading
I'm pirating this game, but I don't think any of them were like,
sir.
I'm gonna spend the
Yeah, good for
$60 to cheer. Like, you do you, okay? I don't love any
Yeah,
company. I'm no.
Yeah, nobody was going to charity, bro.
I'm not a. I don't. I'm not a bootlicker, but game devs aren't paid well. Other voice actors aren't paid well, and her saying to boycott the game is going to make everyone else suffer. Is it unfortunate what they did to her? Of course it is. If she was saying the truth.
Yeah, I don't think she should have been replaced.
I don't
I think. Oh, you know what? That just reminded me of a thought I had in the shower a while ago. I think they were going to replace her anyway.
that was a thing, because obviously I remember this. Jennifer Hale is no small fucking voice actor.
That's what I'm saying. They're paying. She's getting her cash. I promise you that. I promise you, Jennifer Hale is getting paid over there, bro.
And
So they definitely were trying to like not fire her,
but get her to
like,
leave.
hey,
Get her to leave on her own.
yeah, like they
Well, all right, be on your way now. Bye bye.
I think
exactly.
someone said like that's like Japanese practice where they lowball offers, so like they
Yeah,
leave.
that's a real thing that happens.
Yeah, I heard that.
That happened to some dev. I forgot which dev it was, but it sucks over there.
And honestly, thinking about it more, I don't appreciate how this could definitely have been a discussion for people to be like, we need to pay voice actors more, or pay devs more, but it turned into like a protect this one voice actor from the job she didn't take, which is kind of
That's why I call it selfish. That's why I call her selfish.
You see, it's not like she took the job and then isn't being paid well. She didn't take the job.
And then proceeds to tell you, boycott this game for a game that I'm not even on.
Yeah.
With hundreds of people already working on it, and they're looking, and how this game does probably affects their job and their future. Like, what the fuck was she on? No.
Bayonetta is Platinum Games is like tight. That is them in a big sense. I know they have other titles like like Nier, but
They don't own Nier.
They don't own Nier. Oh, it's Square, right?
It's Square. Yeah.
Oh, but they just make it.
Well, they made Automata.
Oh, okay. So it's
and
like
that was it.
So it's kind of like Star Fox, where like the devs are different.
Yeah, it was just they just commissioned them to make that one game.
Okay, well. Anyway, back to Bayonetta is like them. That's theirs.
That's all they have.
So like, if that fails, Platinum Games isn't. They're not gonna survive. At least
Nintendo will buy them or something.
Yeah, maybe, but
Yeah, that basically already has.
here's the thing: the money she's offered, by the way, if it is 4,000 a session, which is she said it was 4,000 in total, but it was 4,000 a session, because that's like
Which is actually good for voice acting.
yeah,
Kinda.
because she would make like $15,000 for like 20 hours. But what was I gonna say? That she got offered more money than it took for Bayonetta 1 and 2. So like Bayonetta 3, she would have been paid more than for Bayonetta 2. And I know like Bayonetta made like such and such money, but people forget that Bayonetta 2 was a commercial failure.
Wii U game.
Yeah, it's a Wii U game. And its only revitalization is because of Smash Brothers.
Yes, sir.
even
Shout out to Sakurai for real.
even if Bayonetta is a critically acclaimed game, it doesn't protect it from like financial failure.
Well, that shit that's a niche, a dead ass niche franchise. Like this, this game needs the people to buy. I think I'm pretty since the controversy. I don't know where people are standing these days. Like after that first day, I haven't really looked into it since. But I was fully expecting this game to sell the best in the franchise, to sell like hotcakes, because it's on the Switch.
Oh, it's doing.
And everything on the Switch sells good.
Oh, no, this boycott called attention. It was like top 5 on Amazon games for a while.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon all over again. It's like what is it? Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Controversy.
Like the same thing.
Controversy breeds purchasing.
Except that if it was like actually like super horrendous, it would have been really bad for the franchise, and they got lucky. They got lucky. Pokemon, it didn't matter how good or bad it was. They were succeeding no matter what.
Yeah.
But like Bayonetta, they actually like they needed it to not be ass. They needed to not.
Here's I want to mention again is she said that, and I don't mean to like, if this is like wrong, it's wrong, but it's probably not, because I heard her that the new Bayonetta with Jennifer Hale isn't allowed to say she is Bayonetta or something like that, because she's the original Bayonetta, so she's not allowed to like sign things as Bayonetta. She's not allowed to do anything like that, which I think is really silly. Like that's really silly, because every voice actor for a video game character is that.
Because of the new one?
Yeah. Like, she's like, Jennifer Hale isn't allowed to claim ownership of Bayonetta. Which is silly.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
That's a platinum moment for sure. A certified platinum moment.
And, sure, she did make Bayonetta. Like, she's the one who made the voice for Bayonetta. She's the one who created her, voice-wise. But, you know, I understand her hurt. Like, I'm sure she's probably spoke from like emotion and like was like, she felt mistreated genuinely. I'm sure she did. Even if like her actions were selfish, I'm sure she did genuinely feel some type of way about it. But, you know, logically, video game characters change voice actors all the time, and like, no one thinks of them like any less than another unless they don't like how they've been portrayed. Like Sonic, for example. Like Sonic has different voice actors, and everyone, for the most part, likes all of them. And they wouldn't say anyone is more Sonic or less Sonic than the other. They just prefer some, but they wouldn't say like, no, that guy isn't, like Jason Griffith isn't Sonic, but Ryan Drummond is. Like no one would.
Yeah,
no one would say that.
Version of Sonic. Yeah. I would say
no one would ever say
they'll
that.
bring a different take to the character, but they all have the same character.
Yeah, or like from Roger.
That's how I feel.
Craig Smith to like Julia White, like they're all different Sonics, and no one is Sonic. Like everyone is Sonic, and no one's Sonic at the same time. But just because she made Bayonetta like as the voice, but I don't know, just to say that she can't take ownership of her is kind of silly. That's like, it's dumb.
Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, she gotta live with that one though.
Oh, she's never gonna be a voice actor again, I hope.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, no.
This was her only voice acting like that.
Breaking NDAs like enough. Like that's
and she ruined her entire thing by doing.
She threw her career away. Like, sure, she want to be a martyr for it. Go ahead, but I hope.
Yeah, the new voice actor. She put out that letter. She was like, "Hey, I'm under y'all know what's up. I'm under NDA. I'm not saying anything, but you know what it is." She put her hands up. And she said, "Yeah, you know,
be nice,
sucks.
everybody. Yeah, be nice.
Yeah, everybody be nice."
I feel bad that she got harassed by some people.
Did she?
Apparently, like some like people like harassed her for like taking her voice or something.
Oh, I I didn't see.
I know you haven't really dived into like all of it, but it's
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them.
yeah. There was like an official. I don't know if you saw that, which is the reason people say she lied. Like the news article, like people saw the paperwork and then saw that she lied, and then when they confronted her about it, she's just like,
Oh, there's actual paper. Okay, that's what I wanted to. I actually wanted to know that. I wanted to know that there was actual documents that we've seen.
No, we don't. We haven't seen it. But
Yeah, like but,
reporters saw it, and a bunch of different reporters saw the documents. Reporters with good track records, by the way. So they wouldn't lie for no reason, unless they like Platinum paid them. But why would? It's like
Platinum don't got the money to be paying.
Yeah, they don't got. Yeah, so it's like, with what money? And it's not like Nintendo. It's not Nintendo's problem.
Bro, Nintendo has their hands up in the corner over there.
Nintendo's like, I'm just a publisher.
They're like, bro, I don't even know what's happening over there. Like,
I don't own Platinum.
They're like, we don't even own Bayonetta, bro. That's not our problem.
But there was an article that said like it wasn't 4,000 in total. It was 4,000 a session. It was like $3,000 or $4,000 a session. So in total, she could have made like, $20,000, $15,000 to $20,000, which is a lot. Apparently, like another the voice actor for Shulk, he like said like that's a lot of money. Like completely innocently, he's like, the amount of
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, the amount of money she got is like, that's like good voice actor money.
That man was like, damn, I would have taken that.
I kind of get a little exhausted of the people who are like, she is entitled to ask for more. And like, yeah, of course, but like, she lied about it. Like, it's like they graze over the fact that she lied about it. It doesn't help like voice actors at all to lie about like your financial situation. I'm sure even if she was completely honest about it, people would have like accepted it. But because she lied about it, it puts like voice actors in a negative light, and it ruins like a lot of the argument to be made for voice actors. Just because like she lied about it. And also after she was confronted with like the news article, she's like, nope, that's a lie. And I don't want anything to do with this series anymore. I kind of just want to forget about it and focus on theater acting now. So like
she said, oh, I'm out of here, bro.
Yeah, she's like, bye. After calling for a boycott and everything, she's like, I don't want anything to do with this series anymore. Don't talk to me.
I said, never mind. See you later.
Yeah. She was like, well, they got receipts over there. Nah, I'm out. I gotta go.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened.
Well, what's going on over there? Oh, people are reporting against me now.
I'll be honest. This is a hot take. This is like a really hot take. I'm sure this is gonna be the thing that people will be like, super disagree. But I think that people treated Kamiya really badly. I know that.
Yeah.
I know Kamiya is like block crazy, like angry man Twitter, like. But I think it's. I don't know. If people were okay with how he was before, and this is what makes them upset, I think it's silly. And not to mention, he's not the director of Bayonetta 3 anymore anyway. He's like executive director of Bayonetta 2, but that doesn't guarantee he's like the director of Bayonetta 3. So like, and he's not even the president of Platinum, he's the vice president. So it's kind of like they know he's the face because he made the original Bayonetta, but everyone going at him specifically is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, Rip Bozo. Does he get his Twitter account back?
He never lost it. He deactivated himself and then reactivated.
Oh, he just. Oh, okay.
He never. It was never like deleted by Twitter.
Okay.
I think that I'm not gonna say like people should like tweet him an apology or anything. I don't think that. Well, not that they could.
Everybody, please apologize.
I don't think that they should, but I think.
Please apologize. Yeah.
I think people did treat him unfairly. I guess that's what I have to say. And people have been like called him xenophobic for like blocking like English speaking Twitter users. I think that's like.
I think Kamiya is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I thought that was super funny. Here's why. I'm gonna mention. It's because like a lot of people were like, the reason that exists is because a lot of people were like, not harassing him, but like annoying him by constantly asking him like stupid English questions. So then he's like, I'm not taking any foreign language questions, only speak to me in Japanese. But that was a long time ago. So like
soccer, I definitely don't read any tweet that's not in Japanese.
So I don't know why like people are all of a sudden upset that he won't read English tweets. And I find it a little like slightly annoying when I was looking at his tweets and then people are like, pay your voice actors, and he's like, oh wow, he blocked me, how sensitive. Even though like that's the guy who blocks everybody. So it's just kinda like
real talk, I wouldn't read any tweets with English on them either.
Yeah, so it's just he has it on his like bio, like, hey, don't talk to me in English, I'll block you. He calls people insects, which is pretty like funny.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's a real villain.
I think calling him xenophobic is like, that's extreme, personally. I think that's a bit extreme. That's my hot take. I think that's extreme. I don't think he's xenophobic. I just think that either people are very sensitive about it, or like, I don't know. I guess he didn't handle it well. I guess the situation, he didn't handle it well, obviously, because of how he is, but I'm not mad at him. I was never mad at him either. I just thought that he's always been like aggressive on Twitter, so I kind of like expected that of him. I guess just having a new light from people who don't know him kind of make it look bad, but the situation was overblown. But I guess for the end it benefits because Bayonetta got more sales. So, I think it's funny, by the way. I wonder if anyone pre-ordered the like Charity Masquerade edition and then saw Helena Taylor's tweet and
canceled it, and then got the information. They're like, oh,
and now they don't have it anymore. Like, see, I couldn't cancel it because it was like pre-ordered by someone else. So I don't think I was gonna cancel it either, because I think once this situation happened, I was uneasy because of obviously it was terrible and I believed her, but there was a sense of like, I need to hear a statement from Platinum before I cancel my order. Or I need some information to come out before I cancel this order.
Yeah, really crazy how we just react without waiting to see if anything else happens.
Yeah, I don't blame people because I genuinely, like, companies aren't trustworthy for the most part. So I can see wanting to side with what you see as the little guy, but people have to remember that the little guy isn't always the good guy, I guess. So people
you just wait regardless.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't do anything.
I mean, none of that should have even none of the situation should actually have affected anybody's want to play Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to play the game, just play the fucking game.
I heard it.
You don't got to think about all this extra shit behind it. Michael is xenophobic. Sorry.
Huh?
I was reading chat.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. He's right.
Oh, yeah. No, Kyle is actually right. I won't read it out completely. But check out the stream on youtube.com/casual Chris.
I got caught.
Yeah, I see. Don't worry, anyway. Yeah, I think he's been treated unfair personally. That's the hot take. I don't think people should apologize to him. I don't think that matters. I don't think any of that matters. I just think people like jump the gun way too fast on someone who doesn't technically matter, because I can't get over the fact that he's not even the director of Bayonetta 3. So I don't know who thought
on the game at all.
I don't know. Probably. He's probably like an advisor or executive director or something.
Okay.
But I think it's so weird that I don't think Hideki's in charge of that. I know directors are in charge of like voice actors, but I don't know, like, I don't think he's in charge of like paying out Helena Taylor. I don't know that. I'm not too well versed in like the like how video game business works. But why didn't they go to like the director of Bayonetta 3 instead of him? Like, why didn't they just go to like the president of Platinum Games instead? Why'd they have to go after like this guy who?
I should have went to Nintendo.
Who was right, by the way. He said that she lied, and then everyone was like, he sucks. He handled it badly, so I'm valid in my anger.
You really
towards
just came out and said, "Ah, bro, she's lying." They're like, "Bro, what? You're wrong."
Yeah, and then
He would never lie.
once it was-
Bayonetta would never lie to me.
once it was proven that she lied, everyone's just like, well, he handled it badly, so I'm valid in like being mad at him. You know, people trying to like defend their. People don't like to be wrong. People hate to be wrong.
Well, it's a good thing I'm never wrong, so
Yeah,
Exactly.
never know what that feels. I'll never know what that
Yeah.
feels like.
skill issue.
Jesus Christ.
But
How much money do you think Charles Martinet gets paid?
I don't know.
You
Even
sure? You sure he doesn't just get like a check of $1 million every time Mario goes Yahoo and anything?
No,
No.
that's not him.
Yeah, probably not.
But no, he'll get that $1 million check when he's in the Mario movie, because you know he's gonna be in there.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I guess.
I still hold true that like I'm sure like I don't know what he could possibly be, but I'm like
He's
kinda-
Mario.
I'm kind of hoping that like there's like 2 Marios for like a gag.
The movie starts and it's a me, Mario. Hey everybody, it's Chris Pratt. That's what's gonna happen.
That'd be really funny.
I think for me, generally, when I first saw the news, I was kind of like mixed. I mean, like, first off, I decided, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to see, what happens, all that. But to me, generally, I did have a little bit of sympathy for her, especially because, like, I was, like you guys said, that point about like, maybe they were just lowballing her so that they would hire an actual, like, known voice actor. And I think I said it before, but I fucking like have no sympathy. Fucking hate these stupid ass gang of 6 voice actors that are in every single goddamn game. Fucking someone says like, "Oh, dude, Matthew Gooby is in this game." I don't fucking care.
It was
I
Matthew
have some
Gooby.
actual like.
I know.
I made the last one up.
I know like
Oh.
I know what you're talking about, but I think it's really funny because like Yuri Lowenthal is Lucas, so I think it's genuinely hilarious.
Dude, Yuri is really in every game ever.
It's fucking so stupid, man. They're like, "Oh, I get paid $1,000 per game." Yeah, and you're making 60 million games every day. So
I know it's more than just talking, because I know voice acting is like an actual like skill. But 4 hours a day to work, it's kind of
Hire me though.
you have to be
listen,
good.
the people with the Bayonetta girl, what does she do besides Bayonetta?
No, she
initially
she actually does
yeah.
not do a single thing aside from
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
she's not a voice actor.
Yeah, so previously, before, all the things, my first thought was, oh, that sucks. But, you get someone like, the girl who fucking voices every single goddamn anime girl in every single game. She says something like that, I'd be like, maybe some other people get paid too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They've actually been really good about that, though. They've, sorry, the recent
Fantasy
things have been
was.
pretty
Final
good about hiring like new people.
new talent. Yeah.
Final Fantasy was the
Yeah,
balls on Square Enix to give
that was
people some nobody.
really
Yeah.
ballsy for them. That was really ballsy, and they got it though. They got it.
I appreciate that.
I think there's a sense
Hey,
of like
Xenoblade 3 also was all new voice actors.
I think
Oh,
like
'cause
if
nobody
you
saw
have
it.
enough money, then you're able to like take the chance, I guess.
Nobody wants to hire British people, so that's why they're new.
Oh yeah, sure.
British people perish after 5 sessions.
Yeah, they just went to the UK. They like walked around. They walked around the Queen Elizabeth's funeral. Hey, you want to go voice act this again?
Do you like Xenoblade? Of course.
Like to be a voice actor.
What the fuck is a Xenoblade? You're perfect. Come on.
They write they write down
Exactly.
they write
Get
down
it.
I'm really feeling it on a paper. They're like, read this.
Yeah,
What
read
does
this
that
one
say?
line here.
I'm really feeling it. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Come on in.
But yeah, I think it's because of like just of how I felt about everything was not to get like even close to political, but my beliefs of like
Political.
my beliefs of like just that companies tech are obviously I don't view them in the most positive
You're
light.
the enemy.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be vague about it. I just it does hurt because I genuinely do believe that the little guy should be listened to usually, and I find it hard. It'd be very hard pressed for me to like trust a company or believe a company first, which I don't. Which is why I believed her initially, because I was like, wow, that's really shitty. I genuinely believe a company would do that.
No, yeah, that's very fair. That's why I didn't blame
believed
people for
her.
Believing it. Yeah, exactly. Like
Was so
I don't-
ready for Platinum's downfall.
But then like
I don't blame people for believing it, but like at the same time, even if you believe it,
no, I think
for like a day. Jeez.
I think once the like what my line is that like once the truth came out, then that's when you should have like swallowed it, like admit you're wrong and like leave it. Don't double down. I hate when people like double down when like the proof is in their face. I hate that.
Actually,
Honestly, it's stupid, but I kind of respect it.
I don't.
The balls to look someone in the eyes when they got full evidence and you still say nope is some real balls. I couldn't do it.
you give them an L plus ratio.
Yeah, I couldn't do that shit.
Yeah.
L ratio. You're bald. I'm right. You're wrong.
Your hair's ugly.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. It's just listen, just like
and your hair's-
you know how I am. I've never been wrong once in my goddamn life. all right?
Yeah, but is your
Rex?
hair ugly?
He's right.
No, my hair's not ugly.
But you don't have games on your phone.
It's because I have games on my phone now. I've never been wrong once in my life. The times that you think I was wrong, that was actually my evil twin brother. Type it on the computer. All right.
Everyone knows every time I've been wrong, it's just because the truth hasn't happened yet. You just gotta wait.
Yeah. I'll be right in the future.
Yeah, I might be wrong now, but that's not true because
Yeah.
it just hasn't happened yet. The truth hasn't happened yet.
Never wrong.
I'm simply 10 steps ahead of you.
He's living in the future.
I do have a pretty good prediction record. So that's a new
Like
defense.
what?
Let's see here. Wait, I can't name anything off the bat.
Yeah, all the millions of
Yeah,
things
right.
he predicted, all the millions and millions of things he can't think
Wait,
of.
I predicted One Punch Man, the season 3 reveal on the
Oh,
dot.
yeah?
I said today, and guess what?
Wow. That's crazy. So is it going to be animated by the same guys who did the first season or what?
I don't know. My leakers haven't told me that yet.
Yeah.
Okay. My leaker up above, he in the clouds. He hasn't said anything to me about that.
Oh, okay. In the clouds, huh? You got birds?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Birds. Yeah. I got little pigeons flying to Japan.
You got pigeons.
Yo, bro, listen. You're not ready for this Bayonetta 4 news.
Oh my! That
I
was
mean,
the plan.
Bayonetta 4 about to go crazy on Switch 2, bro.
Oh my god!
Yep. Oh, you don't want to know the things I know about the Switch 2.
No, I'd love to know.
No,
Honestly, really.
Yeah, tell us.
I'm waiting for the
Tell
Switch
Tell me
2.
one too. Tell us one thing.
No,
Switch 2 is going to have my favorite Smash game on it, bro.
You want to know the one thing about the Switch 2?
What's
tell
on
you.
the Switch 2?
Switch 2? And how the Switch 1? It's let me see here. I gotta pull out my Switch.
See, it's
You know
real
how,
because he called it the Switch 1.
You know how the right Joy-Con, after you use it enough, it would start drifting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This time in the Switch 2, It's the left Joy-Con.
Oh shit! Revolutionary.
Yeah. That way, Nintendo's like, okay, we get it. On your right joystick, it controls the character. We get how the drift can be frustrating, so we moved it to the left one. That way, your camera's just, you mess with the camera all the time.
Backwards, but I get what you're saying.
No.
Hey, you do.
You move the character.
Put your controller in your goddamn hand right now.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Oh, I guess we were wrong, Michael.
No, that was my evil twin brother. He got in the room. Hey, get out.
See, a guy like me, I'm never wrong.
You can never. You
really?
can never. To be.
Oh shit, he's right.
You can never be wrong if you never say you're wrong.
Hey, listen, no. You don't get it. You don't get it. On the Switch too. the reverse. That's why. Yeah. I'm telling it from the future.
All right, that's fair enough. Can't argue with that. I haven't seen the future.
Exactly.
What can I say?
Right.
My vision hasn't come in yet, bro.
You don't need a vision. You just need a bird.
Oh, yeah, I'll get a bird. I'll invest in a bird soon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're good today. I think that's.
Wait, we didn't talk about Genshin Impact.
Oh, okay. Genshin Impact exists, and all the male character designs are bad.
I got that one girl, bro. You saw that one mod, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, I want
a mod?
I want to say this to any Genshin Impact fan, whoever listened. If you're even here. For those of you artists who draw the male characters buffer than they are, you're coping, and it's sad.
That's real cool.
You could say that in reverse too. For all you artists drawing these girls with the fattest asses and tits known to man, you're also coping.
Let them keep doing.
You're also coping, but thank you.
let them keep doing that. Yeah.
You're coping.
Yeah, that's that. They can do that all they want.
Yeah, they can do that exactly. I'm not complaining.
No, I'm just letting them know what it is. I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm saying that they're coping. I didn't say they can't do it. All I'm saying is that they're coping.
It's another one of those games where it's like it's just like they give you the bare minimum and they say have fun. You just the Twitter makes the game. That's the problem. The characters in the game are like, hey, how are you? And then Twitter's like, okay, what are we gonna do with this one interaction we got between them? Blow it up.
I mean, I feel like that's what they do for these modern animes now, don't they?
Yeah, that's typically what happens here. You can't. It's fine. Let people enjoy things how they want to. But at the same time, don't call it good.
It's like false advertising.
Just like don't. They're gonna make up their own thing and then pretend it's actually in the game. No, you made it up.
Hey, you know what though? I mean, it can't be Chris without mentioning fucking Shitblade, right? The pre-release of Xenoblade 3, the relationship with Uni and Tyon were memed about, and it was exactly the same meme in game. So those guys, they caught the W. They caught the W this time.
They're on Twitter reading through it like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, they rewrote the whole game. They're like, well, hold on now. This is hot right here. This is it.
Yeah, what we had before? No, never mind on that.
Yeah, throw this shit out. These Twitter people, though, they know what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's smart. That's free. That's free work. You make. That's what we'll do for Blockade.
Holy shit, Michael's spitting, bro.
We'll make Blockade 2. We'll give it some basic ass story. Make sure it hits. Read the Twitter. Read the Twitter theories. Spam. That's our story.
He's thinking.
I wonder if any actual show does that. They watch a theory video. They're like, Yeah, that works. I didn't know how to end it, but sure.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, this guy's right. I'll take this idea.
Then they can feel right, and I can
He
feel.
goes in the comments. He's like, "Dude, congrats on guessing the ending."
Yeah, he goes in the comments himself and says that. Like, yo, holy shit, dude.
Congrats.
I just happened to find this by coincidence right after the ending. I was scared.
Dude, it's like when it's like back in the day. I forgot how long ago this was when the Zelda fans made a whole ass timeline for, and Nintendo was like, "Huh? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. This is the timeline. It's the official timeline. It's the same shit.
Hey, that's free work, you know?
Free work."
You get popular enough, you let Twitter do its thing. And they're like, okay. What are they saying today? Oh, that's a good idea.
That really is insane.
Let the fans think for you, because clearly they're the ones who know everything. So let the fans.
They do though. The shit you see on Twitter, bro. Twitter, you really don't. I haven't seen it. I have barely watched movies or TV shows. I don't have to. Twitter's got it on lock. Twitter's got it on lock.
I gotta read these things. Twitter will just tell me what happens. Like, bro, what is that fucking the dude with the chainsaws? I already know the whole story. Thanks, Twitter. Like, I'm not gonna watch it now. The 5 tweets I've read on it, you know.
The chainsaw. Oh, I only see the coping from the artists of the women in that anime. I think.
I thought like that was like the whole point because Julia posted. Was that Julia? No, that was you. I posted that picture of the dude like on his knees.
Yeah.
But all right.
And the first reply was, "They're a little too relatable now." Oh my goodness. Yeah. Good night.
They're a little too relatable. God, man, I remember the days when I was relating to Naruto, to Goku.
Yeah, I still relate to Goku.
Now everybody's fucking barking. End this goddamn podcast, Giver.
Yeah.
I am still the IRL Goku.
I'm sitting here listening to you guys talk, and I should have ended it a while. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Bayonetta's got a fat ass.
I'm the IRL Goku.
Bye.